Hey everybody, it's Lloyd Fernandez here with another video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you're a subscriber watching another one of my videos, thank you. Love you guys. Keep watching for more content. All right, guys, this video right here, long time coming. I've been in the works with this video. I wanted to do it, but it's been in the works, so I had to wait. Really excited about this video. My big announcement. Here it is, guys. Lloyd Fernandez has just moved to EXP Realty. Originally was with Coldwell Banker. Now I moved to EXP Realty. I know that's crazy, bringing shockwaves out there. Some of you might not know what EXP Realty is, and that's fine. It's a newer company with a new, innovative concept versus the traditional style brokerages. So really doesn't affect the relationship between clients and selling them homes. It's more, it really affects more of the agent and brokerage relationship, and it does allow us to have a lot of options because of the model for an agent. I think, and that's my opinion, for the research I've been doing. I've been researching EXP for the last year. I've been researching a lot of brokerages, and it's just my opinion that the industry is changing, and I see a lot of things going on, and a lot of the traditional models, in my opinion, aren't sustainable for the future. If that, like I said, I'm just stating my opinion. I could be wrong, but from my research, this is what I'm noticing. EXP is kind of a newer company, and this video is mainly for any other agents out there that watch me and are, looking for information about it. It's not really for anybody, any clients or anybody looking to buy or sell a home. This video is really directed more towards the potential agent out there or an agent out there that's thinking about it. So EXP Realty, new model. It's a cloud-based company, so a lot of your questions or anything, accounting or anything like that, is on the internet. It's a virtual world. You go on there, you make an avatar, and you go visit whatever office, and it's fast. It's not like, sometimes with these other hands-on offices where traditional style, it takes a little longer because you gotta actually see the person in real life. Where online is, you can, they have people and you get service real fast. You talk over the mic, you can hear each other. I just did it today. It was pretty cool. Didn't have any problems, but everything got solved very fast. I was actually pretty shocked. But I've been doing a lot of research on EXP. One thing that I do like about EXP, there's a lot of things, but one thing that I do like about EXP that I just messaged to you guys is the fact that we're moving into a different era. Things are changing, and they're kind of like an innovative new way of doing real estate when it comes to agent to broker. So I think the traditional styles are obsolete. I mean, you have plenty of local brokerages that are offering 100% with flat fees. So yeah, I get that. But EXP is an 80-20 split until you make the company $16,000. Then you cap, and that's 100%. So it's kind of similar to the kind of a KW model. They got a lot of things similar to KW, but different, because I think KW is 20-something thousand before you could cap. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure it is. Which this one is 16. But that's not the only thing that geared me towards them. I mean, that was nice and enticing. Like I said, but I was already aware that you can go to another local real estate agent, pay a flat fee of a couple, $300, $400, $500, and get 100% of your commission. So that didn't blow my socks off when it came to EXP, right? But the one thing that I do not like about local brokerages is because if a market crash happens, and again, this is my opinion and things I've researched and seen. This is not, this is just Lloyd Fernandez's opinion. So local brokerages, they do well when the market is hot or doing well, doing pretty good. But when the market crashes or things ain't so hot, they're usually the first ones to go. So that's why I geared away from those local brokerages, even though they had the 100% flat fee where you get 100% of your commission. I'm thinking more of the long term. I'm younger, so I don't want to be jumping from company to company. And I was previously with Coldwell Banker, just recently changed to EXP, like I said, my announcement. So I wanted to make sure that when I did make the change, if I was going to make the change, it was going to be a long-term change, and it's not going to be a change that's just, temporarily while the market is hot, and then if something happens to the market and that brokerage is not doing so well and they got to jump ship, I don't have to change again. I don't want to have to keep changing my brand, keep changing, the way I do business. That's not something that, interests me. So EXP was a little bit different because it's kind of like you get the local benefits, even though it's still an 80-20 split, but you cap at 16,000 and you go to 100%. Yes, there's fees involved, just like everything else, but it's innovative outside of the splits when it comes to the software, when it comes to the the way you do, if you need a broker, if you need any type of services, you as the agent, you go right on the virtual world and you get to speak to somebody right away. And I like that. It's a little bit getting used to, of course. I'm not used to that, but it's pretty cool. And they're large, right? They're all over the United States. They're in Canada, and I'm pretty sure they're getting international. So you don't have to worry about if something happens to the market, where they're gonna go, right? Don't mind me, my voice might be a little scratchy. I feel like I'm losing my voice. But anyway, so that got me a lot. I said, oh wow, you get the local real estate agent benefits with the large company stability, right? Not only that, but the other thing that got me was you get stock in the company. They're giving stock in the company. This is a newer company, right? So they're getting stock. They're giving stock to when you join. They have a thing that you could get your commission check, and 5% of your commission check you could put it into stock. That interests me a lot. The stock has, I think, doubled or tripled since they first started already, and it's only been like 2 years, 3 years. No, I'm sorry, it might have been 4 years that they've been around, but the stock is just going up, and as it grows, it's getting more and more. So the more earlier you get in and rack up on that stock, your stock is going to go up and up as the company grows, right? That I really like that a lot when I'm thinking long term. Also, the revenue sharing in the company, I really like that a lot. It goes 7 levels. So if I get somebody that I sponsor, they come under me, they sign under me, I get that person revenue share. Then 7 levels after them, if they get somebody, I get that also. And if that person gets somebody, and it goes already 7 levels. So that's awesome. And the thing about EXP that I like, and I've seen other YouTube videos about it, and people were saying this as a bad thing, but I don't understand why would it be a bad thing when it comes to the company. They said, I heard somebody say, well, when people get invested with all this stock, they're not going to want to leave. So if you want to change your business and leave, you might have to leave people behind that are on your team or whatever the case may be. And I get that if you plan on changing, but me, I'm not. When I made my decision, I don't want to change. I don't want to constantly be changing. So that's a good thing for me, because if you're getting the revenue share from these individuals that came under you, that's a good thing that they're not going to get up and, go to another brokerage, and you're going to keep getting your revenue share, because your revenue share is as long as they're with the company. It never goes away. So as long as they're there, you're going to keep getting that revenue share and 7 levels. So that's a good thing that this company kind of makes it or entices you to stay because of the stock. You got so much invested in the stock, you're not going to want to leave, which is a good thing like I said, when it comes to your revenue sharing. So now that the work you put in, because you obviously doing real estate if you're a real estate agent at EXP, but if you're putting in work to get agents to come under you and sponsor use you as your sponsor, and you create, you know, these 7 levels, then all that hard work wasn't for nothing. Then they're not gonna get up the next day or, you know, next year and just jump ship and go to somewhere else. You know, they'll be giving up a lot when it comes to this stock. So that's a big deal. It's more of a sustainable way of looking at it. I know there's other companies that give revenue sharing, of course, KW and all these other places, but some of them aren't for the whole time the person is with the company. A lot of times it's only for 2 years. And then if it is for the whole time they're with the company, what keeps the agents there? There's not really much besides the model that keeps the agent there. With EXP, they have incentives to stay, like big incentives, right? So I like that. So that means I'm putting in work. If I'm putting in work, signing people and sponsoring and training people, it's not going to waste, right? As long as they don't quit real estate. I mean, obviously, if they quit real estate, then they're not going anywhere, and you're not going to make any money from that anyway. So, but if they stay as an agent, they're going to want to stay, right? So you don't waste your time, you know, getting somebody and training them, and then it also creates an atmosphere where, you know, in the industry, we got teams, and that's cool. I want to do my team. I'm working on that, and I like it. But with EXP, you make your team, but we all help each other, because of the fact that revenue share, 7 levels deep. So you got 3-4 people under you, they got 3-4 people under them, and they got 2 or 1 person under them. You at the top want to help all of those people, even if they're not on your team, but yet you want them to do more business because it makes you more money. So it creates an environment of everybody wants to help each other because we're all making money and helping each other make money because it's putting money in our pockets. That makes a huge difference. I already see it when it comes to EXP because everybody just wants to help you. You just feel it, right? And it's amazing, and I like that. And so that is another major factor when I made my decision. So again, the split is nice. I mean, like I said, yes, you can get a local brokerage and get 100% flat fee, which would be a little bit better than EXP, right? Correct? But you cap at 16,000, and those brokerages, like I said, I'm gonna repeat what I said, in my opinion, and from research, when the market goes down and things happen and crashes or whatever, which the market is always doing this, those are the first ones to go. So I don't want to be associated with that. So EXP gives you the large corporation, but kind of close to the local benefits. Plus they give you stock, right? And there's so many ways to buy more stock in the company. And the stock is doing well. Check it out. And then the revenue sharing with the 7 levels deep. And then the environment and the whole mindset change for everybody helping each other because we're all making each other money. And also the innovative EXP world is called, the virtual world, how you can just at any time go in there and get it, go to this place and get help. You don't have to, wait for someone to call you back or somebody to come back from vacation. I mean, I'm not saying maybe if you need to talk to the broker and they're on vacation, that might be an issue, but you know what I mean? Like it's not so small where you have to wait on the individual. It's virtual, so it's the whole world, the whole United States of America. You could talk to somebody from California or this, and they have so much training on there. You could get seminars from somebody from California, Texas, Michigan, wherever. I'm currently in Pennsylvania, I'm on the East Coast, but all of this is amazing how you can just share this and so helpful. Everybody wants to help each other because we're all making each other money. It's just a whole different concept from the traditional style. And like I said, in my opinion, I think that going into the future with all the changes that are happening in the industry, and when it comes to agent to broker relationship, as far as, compensation and all of this, things are, changing a lot. And I think EXP is one of the first companies on a large scale, because there are local companies that do that, but I'm talking about on a huge, large scale that is competing with these like Berkshire Hathaway and co-op anchors on that level. So it's gonna, I feel like it's gonna eventually, over time, gonna force these major companies, brokerages, to either change their model and compensation and just what they're giving, value that they're giving their agents, or they're gonna get eventually obsolete if EXP keeps growing and growing and growing, and if any other companies rise up that have the same concept on a larger scale. Sorry. So that's a major reason why I decided to make the move. I want to get in early. I want to get stock up early while it's still low, and I know it's proven they're growing at a rapid rate. Agents are joining every day. I mean, obviously. So I want to get in early. You know what they say. You get in early, that's when you make the best, benefits. If you get in late when everybody's doing it, then it's not the best time to get in. The best time is to get in early. So that's why I changed the EXP. Like I said, I didn't rush the decision. I was looking into it for like the past year. I was doing a lot of research on it. I was doing research on other places, other brokerages, and just weighing, seeing what are my options, which you should do. And I didn't make a rush decision, but I did make the decision, and I knew that I was gonna make my decision here in 2019. I'm officially an EXP agent. I changed my license over. I'm done on onboarding. I got a couple more steps, so I'm almost done onboarding, and they made the process pretty easy. Brick and mortars. Sorry, this is important with EXP. Brick and mortars. That's how the EXP can give the agent so much, because they eliminated the brick and mortar. But they are brick and mortar depending on where you're at. And they do allow you to use Regis offices. And currently in my area, I'm in York, Pennsylvania, Lancaster, Harrisburg, and Adams County in Hanover. There aren't really any Regis office, but we do have a brick and mortar in York, Hanover, and Harrisburg. So there is an office, right? Not a big office, but it's enough. And most people work from home. I go to the office, but we have an office. But that's how EXP was able to do a lot of what they do, because they eliminated the brick and mortar, which in the traditional models, brokerages, they have to pay a lot of money to the brick and mortar that they're using to in all these areas to run the company. So they're losing a lot of money, where EXP doesn't have that problem, and they can give that money back to the agents and be able to give stocks and larger commissions. And we're moving into everything's changing. Everything is more online, everything is more virtual, and they're just ahead of the game, and I want to be ahead of the game. And I like the company, I like the model, I like the helping environment, and how everybody just wants to help everybody, because we're all making each other money. So that's the announcement, guys. I know I said a whole lot in this video. If you're a new agent, or you're an agent period, and you're watching this video and you wanted some information on it, so you clicked on it and you're like, hey, EXP, I wanted to see more information, came to the right place. I make a lot of videos for agents, advice for all types of stuff. If you're a new agent, seasoned agent, prospecting, what I do. If you're wondering who I am, I'm Lloyd Fernandez, a local real estate agent in York, Lancaster, Harrisburg, Adams County, Hanover area. You can look me up, you can Google me. Obviously, I'm on EXP. I was on Coldwell Banker. In May, I'll be 2 years, 2019, and I've done pretty well. My first year, I did 15 deals. I'm in my second, and my board's over here, that's why you see me looking. I'm already at 22. By the time I get to by May, I should be at, I want to say, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pending. So I would be at 27, 28. So I basically almost doubled what I did my first year. And I give a lot of advice. You go back, watch a lot of my videos, and I tell you how I did all that and what I learned. And coming from nothing, I never did real estate. So if you're interested, keep watching my videos, subscribe, like it, find out more information about EXP. Obviously, I make videos, that's what I do. So I'm gonna make some videos about EXP, like as I go along and as I learn, and I'll make a couple things about that. Also, you can drop a comment at the bottom if you have any questions, want to know more about EXP, want to know more about me, want to see me make a video, drop a comment. We're more than happy to answer or to help in any type of way. I make videos on mindset also, outside of real estate. I make videos for buyers and sellers, and I make videos about working out and nutrition, because that's also what I do on the side as a hobby, and I've been doing that for a very long time. So keep watching. Big announcement, guys. EXP agent made the change. All right, guys, like I always say, I wish you luck, I wish you success, and I wish you good health. Bye-bye, guys. Boom!